Give me a second. I'm going to share this live into my keto groups and on my personal page and my business page. And then we will roll. That's why. Hello, Linda. We're going to show you this new Halo Top keto ice cream that they say they reformulated basically to fit the keto crowd, and let's see how good it is and how clean it is. I'm going to do 3 videos. One on the ice cream, one on the cheese wraps, and one on the Parm Crisp. Parm Crisp, they came out with a new flavor, so I want to show people that. And then that'll be it. Okay, let's see how many people show up. Probably not that many for the reviews, but anyway, Halo Top's new ice cream is, yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people like Enlightened, but I said the same thing for a long time as well. Oh, I like this flavor the most, I like this flavor the most, and all of a sudden I tried something new and I was like, wow, I really like this compared to the other one. So Enlightened may be your favorite flavor now, but until you try something else, you're never gonna know, right? That's the joy of it. This is jelly donut, Halo Top's jelly donut flavor, and it's skim milk, cream, erythritol, strawberry swirl, water. It's got some cornstarch in it, which is not keto, but it's not absolutely it's dirty keto is what it would be. Natural flavor, vegetable juice, citric acid, organic stevia, xanthan gum, carob bean gum, eggs, donut pieces, wheat flour, enriched wheat flour. So it's not necessarily tapioca starch. Got a little sugar in it, I guess. So it's not the cleanest. It's actually doesn't really look that much better than the old one did, to be honest with you. They're putting lots of derivatives of starch in here, corn fiber in here, wheat flour in here. Not that great. Vegetable glycerin, stevia leaf extract. Says per this entire pint, it's only 7 grams of net carbs because they're subtracting all the fiber and the sugar alcohol. Sugar alcohol per this entire pint is 26 grams. So that's exactly what people are going to be. What do you mean in skim milk? What's your thoughts on skim milk? Do you think it's keto or is that not keto? Tell me in the comment me and let me know what you think. Yeah, so to look at this as a whole and say that this is completely keto friendly, if you were trying to do a real good clean or even moderate version of clean keto, I don't necessarily think this would be it. I mean, honestly, there's a ton of sugar alcohol in here that probably doesn't need to be in here. There is 11 grams of fiber. So between the sugar alcohol, 26 grams, and the 11 grams of fiber, we're up to 37 grams of carb type items in here already. And you know all that sugar alcohol that they're actually taking out of this Halo Top and subtracting to give you the net carb thing, you know that's not very accurate. We even know the rule of thumb with sugar alcohols isn't to, it's like, what was it? Anything over 5 grams of, or yeah, anything over 5 grams of sugar alcohol, you start dividing in half, so you make sure that you get a better indication of what is actually going to affect you. This is 26 grams of sugar alcohol in this whole thing. We're going to try it anyway because I know the dirty keto people, I have to make some videos to tailor to them too, even though I'm not a huge fan of it. But Ange, my girlfriend, she does more of a dirty style keto. She likes the tortilla shells and the keto ice creams, and I'm not going to bash her for it. It's her life. She can do what she wants. Really nice looking creamy texture to it. The flavor is just amazing. I'm looking for I'm trying to figure out why they call this jelly donut, because it doesn't taste like jelly donut at all. It just tastes like a lightly flavored strawberry. Okay, all the way in the bottom down there was a little bit of strawberry. Mm. Let's see. So skim milk. Yeah, but that all depends on how much skim milk. I don't think skim milk has. It could have that many carbs. You know, for all I know, it could, but I'm not really focused on that too much. I know this doesn't have a lot of clean ingredients in it, like people are saying. So I would not necessarily say this is completely keto friendly, even though they got a lot of sugar, alcohol, and fiber in there to kind of negate some of the carbs. I don't really think that this is as clean as Enlightened or Rebel or Simply Truth from like Whole Foods or Kroger or Mariano's, because their ingredients may be close to it, but they look substantially cleaner than this. The Halo Top ingredients, and this is 7 net carbs. So overall, would I buy this jelly donut again? No, I would not. It doesn't taste like jelly donut. It just tastes like a vanilla, lightly strawberry ice cream. For that, if I was to focus on that flavor alone and say, hey, I want to go get some of that strawberry vanilla flavored ice cream, this is a very creamy, more natural tasting ice cream than anything. This tastes more like the traditional American ice cream than the other brands I've tasted. But for that, it's going to lead me into more binging, and it's going to lead me into more not being able to control myself whenever I eat this. It doesn't taste like jelly donut like the packaging says, and it's got a ton of ingredients in it that aren't necessarily keto friendly. So far, the taste is great. The aesthetics of the look is great. Packaging is great. The ingredients are not, and the flavor does not taste like a jelly donut. This is their other one called chocolate cheesecake. And it says per this entire container, it's 10 net carbs per pint. Wow. Skim milk, cream, erythritol, eggs, high-fat cocoa, cheesecake pieces, wheat flour, iron, riboflavin, folic acid, sugar, cream cheese, guar gum, milk and cream, salt, white rice flour, pure vanilla extract, sunflower lecithin, salt, natural flavoring, lemon peel, vegetable glycerin, soluble corn fiber, chicory root, cellulose, stevia leaf, sea salt. So again, another one that just has a lot of ingredients that aren't necessarily keto friendly. But the dirty keto people would love it. It says per serving, which there's 3 servings in one container, it's 16 grams of total carbs. But when you break it down, 4 of that is fiber and 9 of it is sugar alcohol, and 2 of it is regular sugar, included sugar. So this entire container has 49 grams of carbs that are pretty much made up of sugar alcohols and fiber. and has 5 grams of added total sugar to it. Included total sugars added, or 3 grams. But anyway, 50 grams of carbs per container, and they come up with 10 net carbs. That doesn't sound right to me. This would not be something that I would put my money on. Let's just put it that way. I do these for reviews because some people like them and they want to hear what I have to say about it. And sometimes when I do the reviews, they may not see something that I see, and I'll go through it and try it because I love a good treat and how dirty it is and stuff like that. You know, especially today, I'm relaxed. You know, it's been stressful with all the stuff going on. Why not have a treat every once in a while? But I don't know that this is the treat that I would have. This is chocolate cheesecake. Nice, creamy chunks. Well, I guess not. That's just regular chocolate. There's only one little chunk of cheesecake in there, and I see no other cheesecake really in this thing at all. Normally, you see cheesecake bites all over the place. I don't see that at all here. Okay, there is a couple little pieces right here. Now, it's very, very creamy. It's very delicious. It tastes just like chocolate ice cream. There are some cheesecake bites and stuff in there. Does it taste like chocolate cheesecake? No, it does not. It does not taste like chocolate cheesecake. It doesn't even, the cheesecake bites don't even really taste like cheesecake. You get a little bit of that crunchy texture or lightly hint of cheese, but you can't taste cheesecake in this. This tastes like just regular chocolate ice cream, and it's got a lot of ingredients in it. So I would clean this up quite a bit. If it was me, I could give them some tips on how to clean this up, how to get some of this junk out of here and make it better, and really make this a clean product for the keto crowd. But I'm pretty sure somebody like me that they're not going to listen to. There's definitely some things that I would incorporate here to make it a little creamier, a little thicker. You can actually make it lighter, easier to cut into, and I wouldn't have to have all these ingredients in it. But yeah, the flavor is great. They should just label it creamy chocolate keto ice cream or keto chocolate, just something simple, because this doesn't taste like chocolate cheesecake at all. So that's that on that one. The jelly donut didn't taste like jelly donut. Had a lot of ingredients in it that aren't necessarily keto friendly. The chocolate cheesecake did not taste like chocolate cheesecake. It tasted more like just regular chocolate ice cream with a lot of ingredients in it that aren't necessarily clean keto. And on to our third one. There was 4, but I was like, man, I'm not going to review 4 today, because if I review 4 today, I may as well say that I ate half a pint by myself. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to do 3 of the 4, and I don't want to push it because I don't want my blood sugar all out of whack. Maybe Chapman's sugar-free ice cream is better than this Halo Top because it's got a lot of stuff in it. So this is a Halo Top banana cream pie, 8 net carbs per pint. This is the one that I was probably under the impression the most that would actually taste like what it says, because it's kind of hard to not create a banana type product and not make it taste like banana. The chocolate cheesecake, you can cover that up and say, well, 2 out of 10 people think it tastes like chocolate cheesecake, and it really doesn't. And the jelly donut, I don't know where they came up with jelly donut, because it doesn't taste like donut at all. And it doesn't taste like jelly. It just tastes like vanilla ice cream with almost no strawberry swirl. This is the banana cream pie. Same style ingredients. Tons of sugar alcohol. Banana base, chicory root, sea salt, eggs, vegetable glycerin, peanut oil, soluble corn fiber, skim milk, erythritol, banana puree, chocolate liqueur, sunflower lecithin. It does have no, I don't see any of that white rice flour stuff in here. I don't see any of that wheat flour based stuff in here. So I see less inflammatory ingredients in the banana cream pie one than the other two. But still a lot of ingredients, and some of these don't even need to be in here. There's no reason for it, or you could have used something different to replace them. Anyhow, nice creamy look. Smells a little bit like banana. Already I've got a piece of chocolate up top. It does have a real light banana taste. It's not as creamy as the other ones. You see how it's breaking apart like this? It's not as creamy as the other one where it wants to just like scoop out like regular ice cream. This is actually like a powdery creamy. Yeah, look at it. It's just falling apart. It's like coming apart in chunks of powder. It's not even like regular ice cream. And it's soft. You know, I could squeeze this container right now. No, it doesn't do it for me. The flavor's there, but it tastes like fake ice cream. I can't do that. I cannot do that. Why would they make an ice cream that when you spoon into it like that, it breaks apart and turns into like powdery, creamy chunks? That has to be an issue with some of the ingredient or something that they're using to make that. Because you see that one compared to the other two that I tried, the other two didn't do that. That one's breaking apart in these like powdery pieces that when you eat into it, you almost get like this, almost like this sensation of a coated powdery texture to that ice cream. The flavor's there. The ingredients are not that great. It does taste like banana, but I'm not tasting no banana cream pie. Um, it just tastes like a banana vanilla ice cream. And this, they're saying they use skim milk and cream in here, and it's not. It doesn't. So I would have to say I'm not a fan of that. I would not buy that again. The other two, if Ange wanted to go out for something and that's all they had, I would probably get the jelly donut one because I like the way the strawberry and the vanilla taste together, but it doesn't taste like jelly donut. The chocolate cheesecake one, I'm not a huge fan of chocolate to begin with, but I love cheesecake. And if somebody made chocolate cheesecake keto friendly, I'm all for it because I like those two together. That didn't do it for me. That just tastes like chocolate ice cream. It doesn't taste like chocolate cheesecake ice cream. So I would say it's a flop on this, honestly. I know Halo tried to give us a cleaner product and something for the keto crowd, but I'm honestly going to say that, and I'm sorry to Halo for this. I'm not bashing you guys. I'm not talking bad about your product, but this is not really keto friendly, to be honest with you. And these ingredients in here are not very good at all. You could have done way better. And I would be open to making suggestions if somebody wanted to get a hold of me and talk about how to fix some of this. There's a ton of sugar alcohol that did not need to be in there. And a lot of the wheat flour and stuff like that you guys use, there's options to get rid of some of that with things that are cleaner keto friendly. So um, I'm not a fan of any of them. I'm sorry. It's just they don't really. I wouldn't buy them again. And the banana is terrible. Yeah, I've made my own ice cream. I've taken some like heavy cream and whipped it up until it started to thicken and turn into more of a solid texture or like a creamier texture. And then I've crushed up some of my own strawberries and raspberries. And I even went as far as boiling them down one time and adding a little stevia to it and then straining it out and made like a syrup for it. Um, You know, you can go back the old traditional way where you got the churner inside the ice and the kosher salt on top of it and make your own churn style. But I don't want to go through all that. I've just used some regular cream and stuff like that to make my own ice cream. That's pretty much all I've done. Okay, so what's your favorite keto ice cream so far? So far, my favorite keto ice cream is from Simply Truth, and it's their peanut butter one. And it seems to have the cleanest ingredient that I've seen so far. Rebel is also tied right there with them. I like Simply Truth and Rebel. Enlighten's new ones, I like them, but I don't think that it comes on par with the flavor with the other two. I'm very critical when it comes to flavor. I need to be sensational. I need to have that sensation whenever I try a product, and if I don't have that complete sensation, I want the closest that I can to regular ice cream. Standard American ice cream has always been delicious. And if I can get something as close to that flavor-wise and texture-wise, then I'm happy. So for me, it would have to come in with Rebel and Simply Truth to be tied with their peanut butter flavors. And then right behind that would be Enlightened. I don't really care for Enlightened up until recently when they came out with their newer, nicer, cleaner keto line. I like their flavors. That taste very, very good, but I'm simply just not a fan as much as I am Rebel and Simply Truth. So that's what we're at, guys. I'm going to end this video, but then I'm going to come back and I'm going to give myself a few minutes to drink some water, wash my palate and stuff out. Parm Crisp came back out with a queso flavor, and also they came out with a 4 cheese flavor. These are new. Also, Walmart ended up getting the Crystal Farms cheese wraps, the mozzarella style, in stock. And oh yeah, Linda's right. This, if you haven't tried Rebel's butter pecan flavor, or one of the other like Simply Truth or Enlightened, the butter pecan from most of these are pretty standard across the board. They all are phenomenal. The butter pecans are just delicious, but I love peanut butter, so that's why I chose peanut butter. I'm going to come back with a review on the cheese wraps, the mozzarella ones, and then also we're going to try the 4 cheese and the queso Parm Crisps. We've never seen these before. These are new to us. So on this channel, it's going to be new to this channel, and I will be right back with a review on those.